Right.
Because
Well,
we've spent the.
I was trying to find the video. It's so hard now that Twitch don't hold on to videos.
Yeah, but they're always on. It's always on. Whatchamacallit. Oh, that reminds me. It's always on YouTube.
Oh, see, I always forget to go there. I was going to Pornhub. Sorry.
What?
It's an easy misclick.
I don't think we're on that. Well, I hope we're
recording
not on
in
that.
progress.
Yeah.
So, right, I'm busy doing cameras at the moment.
TV stuff. You must watch Peacemaker, Ian.
Really?
Yeah. Lots of harsh language, but very damn good.
What is it? Is it like a
DC?
DC superhero thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
John Cena.
Yeah.
It is genuinely really good.
It is very good. Yeah. This season 2 is fantastic.
Yeah. What's it called again?
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. Right.
If you like your what's that Amazon one called?
The
Boys.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think somebody in this chat put me on to The Boys, and I actually watched. How many series is there of it now?
So far, 4.
5 now. Is it 4? Right.
Yeah, but 5's coming out later this year.
That's right. Not that far behind then.
I actually watched them one after another. It was absolutely brilliant. There was a lot of blood and people losing their heads and things like that. But it had a good story, I thought. I enjoyed it.
I just started watching House from season 1.
Oh.
And House is awesome.
That is a classic.
Yeah,
I love
the doctor guy?
It's so hard pitching Hugh Laurie while not being Jeeves and Worcester. Oh, Jeeves, whatever it's called. Yeah. Or Blackadder.
Yeah.
And yes. Yeah.
Because he wasn't particularly known over there, so many people assumed he was actually American. His accent
that's
so
right.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, what's his face from Battlestar Galactica, who I actually thought was American, but he wasn't. He's fucking London. You know?
Yeah. Well, half of the people on American TV
son.
and movies are either Brits or Aussies.
That's
I
right.
don't think
True.
Americans work in movies anymore.
No, they can't act.
The import.
Right.
Well,
not
I'm
anymore.
sure Trump will find a way to put a tariff on them, though.
Oh yeah,
He's already trying. He's already trying.
Yeah, foreign films.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
Oh.
Well, you know why.
Unless you're a friend of
Understand it.
Epstein and you get there free.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Dab.
Dirt.
Yeah, that was a bit. Right. Let's see if I can move everybody. Who is this? This is the halfling who is not here.
Oops, I typed this on the right keyboard.
I have had, just so you know, while we've not been playing, I have been playing Mithras.
You've been cheating on us?
Yeah. I've actually had, would you believe, 3 groups, 3 different
Right.
You so
The grass is never greener.
I said that I would GM for new players. So if they hadn't had a game before, I said, "Oh, I'll give you a game," which was fine. And then some people said, "Well, we can play. We're experienced. Will you GM for us?" And I said, "Okay, then." And then there was a second group of new players who wanted to play. So I did a session for them as well. Just so you know, you'll like this. They're about to encounter Sniffer, if you remember.
Oh, yes. That bastard.
It's not going to go well.
Sniffer did nothing wrong.
we need to go
he
back
just loved
and kill
children.
him.
That's all it was. He just loved children.
Was Cyrus there for our first interaction with Sniffer?
I don't think he was, no.
That was back when we
it
had
was a
Longshanks,
much
right?
later interaction.
That's when he attacked in our own homes.
Yeah.
And that's one thing you don't do is come into your house. And, you know, I'm not going to go full Nobody on him. Yeah, poison my ox.
He actually poisoned your ox.
We all know that's one thing you don't do is break into someone's house and poison their ox.
And then there was that wonderful guild mistress one. I don't know if you remember that, when you suddenly realised that you'd been played.
That one had Bartleby saving the day at the end. That was so much glory for me.
Was that the
Nobody
one
knew it was
with the
gonna happen.
chair tied up scene?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And our knight dropped his sword, and our ranger dropped his spear. Our sorcerer said, "Well, it'll take me too many turns to cast my spell." And I said,
this is almost like throwing a stone from a sling.
Yeah.
"Yeah, actually, pretty well. Like that."
Did you shock?
Yep, I used shock because that happens in one action, and I said, "No, my goddess says nay."
It went, I remember it clearly. I remember it clearly. So, so the groups, they've all had the same adventure. And some of them are on the second part and one group's on the third part, but they're all still in the same timeline. So they're back at Lindo while you're off at wherever you are. And so
I miss Lindo.
You could actually meet up again in the future.
We could do like an anniversary one where it's like what do you call it, with a meet together? Yeah.
Well, I'm actually Mithras Matters. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed Mithras Matters.
It was good.
It was good.
It was nice being told how to role play.
Yeah.
And not break the fourth wall every 2 seconds.
So so that was episode 74. And so I'm trying to get all the top guns in for a show of 100, when we get to it, so we can have a massive round table discussion.
Let us know how that goes on.
Yeah. Why?
I can imagine we're like 20 cameras on screen or 40 cameras on screen, moving people around.
Podcast isn't video.
It's visual. No, that's good then.
We are on Zoom.
Almost all of them are.
But it's not.
We record it on it, so it should be a nightmare to edit afterwards. So, but it should be fun. It should be really good. And December, we're going to be talking about the rules connected with movement in combat, which is
the mystery of the moves.
Yeah,
there's a title for you.
Which is always such an controversial topic.
Do you remember when we first started playing it? We're like, I'm not moving over there because it's going to hit me next turn.
Yes.
We're just like static at two magnets opposed.
Yeah, because we didn't realize that you could move and attack. We just thought you had to move and then so everybody
down there going, I'm here.
Nobody would close ranks. I remember that. Yeah, that was a good one. So anyway, welcome back, everybody. It's been a while. We've had a good break over summer, and we're back. We're playing classic fantasy, and we're about to start the last few parts of Temple of Death, which we've been going for quite a while. Sadly, our halfling cleric is not with us tonight, but we have
a full-sized one.
You have, that's exactly what I was going to say. But we have our full-size cleric with us, so nothing at all could go wrong. But before I remind the players what they're doing, because we can't remember where we're at all, I'm going to allow the players an opportunity to say who they are and who they will be playing tonight. And we start, as always, up at the top right-hand corner, Mr. Pickles.
I am Mr. Pickles, and I'm playing.
Well remembered.
I always feel weird just announcing I'm Mr. Pickles. None of the other people.
No, I'm Mr. Pickles.
Because if somebody's going to already
Pickles.
Anyways, I'm playing Belle, our gnome rogue and accountant, because apparently I have all of the money or gems or any bits of silver or maybe platinum that we get go to the smallest member of the group to keep track of. But I'm really an honorable thief, and I recently upgraded so that I'm so honorable, I don't even need armor weighing me down. I've got unarmored defense, so it just makes evades much easier for me. So don't get too excited. But
hang on, are you wearing no armor now?
I'm still wearing my ring of protection, but in general, I'm going to walk around with my leather armor packed away and my studded leather
Nice.
helmet in my backpack.
And a
She's
fig
gonna be
leaf.
walking around scantily clad, showing body. That's what she's gonna do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm the sneakiest member of this group, so I think I'm allowed to do that. Got all the classic rogue abilities, and I use a short sword and a sling and annoy everybody by trying to climb up to their ears. And with that, I'm going to pass the mic over to the most powerful member of our group, the one who can just destroy everything. Medivac.
Oh, I had fishy up.
I did. I thought Fishy was going next.
No, get me
Oh,
in.
And
dear.
to trick both Fishy and Kangaroo. 'Cause
I am the strongest Avenger. Yes. Hi, everybody. I'm Medivac, and I play Ida. Oh. She's a cleric. She is elven cleric. She is your stereotypical cleric as well. Tower shield, mace, and lots of righteous indignation.
Bucky O'Hare.
Bucky O'Hare, yeah.
Their spaceship was called the Righteous
Righteous
Indignation.
indignation. Yeah. Gosh, blast from the past.
Yeah.
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
Sorry.
Yeah, she has a bit of a hiccup a while ago when she got a bit too passionate about interrogating a thief who she knew was doing wrong things, and a mistress
Was she a
frowned upon
thief?
that a little bit. She was the thief in the inn, wasn't she?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that was
yes.
Sweet Tunes that you pulled
Yeah,
pair
Sweet
of, but the
Tunes,
sister of the thief.
That's right. She
Yeah,
was
bard.
a bard, and we know how we all feel about bards. They're just bard.
And people.
Bard. Yeah,
They can't
so
come into
pretty
this
much-
campaign. They're barred.
Yeah, bard. I sit in the shop. I'm going to buy you. Go, bar.
Just pass it on. Pass it on.
Yeah, and I shall pass on to Fishy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Right, I'm Fishy. I am playing Caramel Blackman, he's on an interesting career path. He started out as a sort of an apprentice wizard, and then dabbled a little bit with stage magic. But now he's moving on just to become a tactical thermonuclear device. He now has learned Fireball, and will be just looking for an opportunity to cast it at the first possible, tiniest excuse.
You're our glass cannon.
Yes, indeed.
What is the
And,
range of it? That's what. Because I think we
Three-
looked
not
at it.
that high. It's just over the area of effect. So
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
only just though. So whatever happens, he's going to be standing near an awful lot of fire when he does finally
Yes,
cast
nice.
it. There's no way
Absolutely
really to avoid
nice.
that. And I don't think you really need to know anything more about Cal more than he can now cast Magic Missile and Fireball and may finally be useful. We'll
He's
see what
You've
always
always been
happens.
useful.
He's
yes,
always been useful. Yeah.
as a
Well,
decoy.
yes. He might distract people so that Abrasive can come and utterly slaughter them. And speaking of Abrasive,
Nice segue.
pro segue, handing over to Captain Kangaroo.
Hey everyone, I'm Captain Kangaroo. I'm playing Brasive Rendax. He's the fighter. He's a half orc. He destroys his problems and then makes more problems later because he destroyed them too badly. I keep it nice and simple. I don't remember much from the story, but I'm assuming he's still alive. I don't remember, but from
You
there,
are.
so okay, no, maybe.
You've lost your horse.
Oh yeah, of course, yes.
We had to eat it.
So he has to run now. Oh, it's a lot of run, a lot of cardio. It's not good for him. I'll pass the microphone to our good GM, Inwils.
Thank you so
You're
much.
okay for it now because you got long legs, so you're okay.
I have to say that the strangest thing ever was GMing to nobody having their camera on, if that makes
Ooh.
sense.
Yeah.
So I couldn't sense reactions or anything like that, you know. And I was just, in the end, I just hid the cameras, so I couldn't. There was literally blank, all of them.
I mostly run purely audio these days when I'm
Yeah.
GMing, and it still feels wrong because you get so much visual feedback from players. It's a lot easier to run for people you can see.
Exactly. Yeah. So much. So anyway, it's been fantastic playing with the other groups. They're still around, and some of them are very keen to join your Mithras game, I'll say, when we get back round to it. So we might actually have another player at least in the
Well,
group.
don't let it get out of control. I listened to a Rollmaster podcast where they have two groups, and periodically they combine the two groups, so there are 12
For an
characters when they do that.
Avengers-esque.
Yeah. Can you imagine how long combat would take? If there was,
Well,
you get two
the point that
times
I'm
in an
listening to at the
entire
moment,
session.
they're on session 3 of a single fight.
and they've been going for 8 months. And it's so like,
Is there lots of on your left
oh, yeah,
as the other group moves in? Yeah.
On your left. Okay, I'm going to cut it short and not tell you everything that's gone before, apart from
That's what my doctor said, you know.
apart from what you need to know. Okay, so if you remember in Snow Deep, which is the town that you have been, or the village that you've been living in, well, you've been living in your mansion, but frequenting the town. A few weeks back, a carriage arrived with Lady Vaneer in, and she was coming to Snow Deep to find her son, who I think was called Marcus, but I'm not too sure. So if you can disprove that from your notes, then fair enough. But if not, we're calling him Marcus. And if you remember, Marcus came to Snow Deep because he was going into the mountains to become a cleric, a priest of the god Thor, which in Greymere is the Thor, god of storms and lightning and war and everything like that. Anyway,
the guy from Marvel?
What?
The Chris Hemsworth guy? Wow.
Yes. I thought you said Captain Marvel. I was thinking she's flipping powerful, isn't she? Anyway, so at the end of the last adventure, you just did all your experience rolls, and you had agreed to head off into the mountains to find Marcus, or to find some evidence that he died or whatever. And if you remember, she told you about an amulet, a necklace that she had given him, and you had memorized that before heading off. So the other things that you need to know about the mountain pass and going up to the temple, as all gods or deities, before they accept you into their priesthood, they require you to pass certain tests. Of course, Ida would have done this for her goddess, and the halfling would have done it for her goddess. And because Thor is such a powerful god, you have to prove yourselves in 3 ways. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is gain an armor scale, okay, like a fish scale, from a beast that roams the actual forest. It's called the Heckler, but it's no idea why it's called the Heckler or any reason like that.
No, go on, tell us why.
Yeah,
Tell us why I'm the Heckler.
You just wait. Then, once you've got this armor scale, you then have to traverse up into the mountains. And there's a very treacherous pathway up into the mountains, and only the people who have got the scale and then can make their way up the mountain can actually go before the high priest of the temple. And then you are asked to answer 3 riddles. And you have to answer
What is your
these.
favorite color?
Yeah.
What is the average wing speed velocity of laden
3
swallow?
riddles, and only if you get all 3 correct on the first attempt can you enter and become a priest. Now, Lady Vaneer talks that Marcus actually got his armor scale given to him. It was given to him in a small casket that had a belt wrapped around it, and it was handed to him by his mentor, who was
Avon calling.
Yeah, it's that's somebody just pressed the that they've logged into the stream. That's it. That's what they.
It's distracting as hell.
Yeah. Did everybody look around?
Yeah, I was like,
Somebody at the door. There's somebody at the
like
door.
what happened every time someone gets into the stream?
No, only if they
Okay.
press the redeem. But the interesting thing is, I don't have a doorbell, so when it goes off, I'm just sort of thinking, yeah. But what was I saying? Oh, from Willowbridge. His mentor from Willowbridge had given him the armor scale in a small chest that had a belt round it to keep it safe. And that is all you know. You are still around in the sense that you can ask Lady Vaneer questions, etc., if you wish. I've just popped you onto the map. So this is where you hang out. This is Snow Deep. This is your house. This is Nightshade's house, if you remember. And then the temple is due north of the town village of Snowdeep. So it's literally straight up into these mountains here. Now, as you remember, this is the mine that you went into first of all. And then these are the hot springs that you killed the big frog in.
Frog, that's what the hotel's going to be.
Yeah, that's where you're going to set up your resort. And that's right.
Yeah.
So that's basically the pathway. I'm going to just stick you back in the tavern for you to have a chat and to see whether or not there's anything that you would like to take on your quest before you set off.
Well, I think, my friends, if we're going into the mountains and it's going to be a steep climb, we need to have some nice warm clothing before we leave. So maybe Paramore can speak to his friends of the town. If they can donate some furs.
Nice.
And maybe if anybody has a map, if they've been up there recently.
Okay, then. Is Calmore
I
willing
once
to
climbed
do
an
that?
entire mountain chain. It's me and my loincloth, both ways, without a single problem. I'll be fine.
I'm going to see two frozen people in the snow. One's going to be really small and there's going to be you there.
Caramel, roll me a either deceit or influence, depending how you would like to convince people to donate, and then let me have a bit of role play as you do it.
Going to be influence because he's far better at influence.
Nice.
He's not good at it, but he is better. And he is obviously going to do a few simple magic tricks, to get them on side, keep them happy, give them a brief show, pulling
Similar
coins out
to a
of people's
bard?
ears and card tricks and that. No, nothing like a bard at all. No, absolutely.
I just,
not.
it sounds like something a bard would do,
Definitely.
entertain people.
Do you
To
hum
get
as
something
well?
out of
Bards, no, bards aren't entertaining.
Okay.
Okay, roll your influence.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll use the first off, he is going to use what was it called? Magic tricks. So he's going to cast magic
Fireball.
tricks. No, not
Your
fireball.
clothes.
Tempting. I mean, if you want to stay warm, I can fireball. It's a good way of keeping warm. But no, he's going to cast magic tricks so that he can do these little sort of
Nice.
sleight of hand things magically rather than
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, and he is
look
indeed
at
going to cast magic
those!
tricks.
Convincing.
What a waste. I should have gone straight for the influence roll, shouldn't
First
I?
roll of the autumn season. Well done.
So no magic points are
No magic points
depleted
spent
on
there.
that. Because you did so
Benefit.
well at that, and because it's not only a success, it's a critical success,
Yeah.
we are going to make your influence roll very easy. Very easy.
Excellent.
Nico. Ooh, and it was needed.
It's a good job. Yeah. Oh, I would have made it on easy. I mean, that would have succeeded.
To be
even
honest
on
with
easy,
you,
so.
it was going to be easy. But then when you had a critical roll,
Critical, yeah.
it knocked it down again. So you managed to get enough furs for the party. Remember, it is becoming spring-like in Snow Deep, but you're right, up in the mountains, it might still be chilly. Is there anything else, Caramel, that you would like to gain from the people of Snow Deep?
Firstborn male child.
I mean, respect, but I think that's
No,
probably
that's
pushing it
not
too
going to
far.
happen. No. Any other items of equipment people would like?
Just to be on the safe side, is there any climbing gear, like crampons and that
Not
kind of stuff that might be useful?
No, but they do have numerous amounts of rope, hemp rope.
Yeah, I think we should probably take some rope if we're going up a mountain.
Does anybody
just
have
in
a
case.
Heckler scale? Was it scale of a Heckler?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I thought you were
Yeah.
saying like a
Yeah.
like a some sort of actual scale, like a tool.
Measuring
So did I,
hecklers,
Yeah.
No, but when Caramore asks about that, there is various stories that come out of this infamous Heckler beast that's meant to roam the forests north of Snow Deep. The first thing that comes out is that you're not too sure whether or not it's fictitious or not. Some people actually think it's just made up, to scare children before they go to bed. If you don't get into bed, the Heckler will come and get you. Other people have claimed to see it. And when they say they see it, they talk about a huge, enormous, armored-clad beast, okay, with sharp teeth, very powerful talons, and a club-like tail. For you out of game, if you ever know of Ankylosaurus from dinosaurs, then
good.
that sort of like gives the impression of what it might look like.
Is that the one with a tortoise shell and a big ball at the end?
Yes.
Yes, it's not like a Triceratops. No.
Yeah.
It's Anguirus, if anyone's familiar with the Godzilla movies, is an ankylosaur.
So something probably like that.
Oh yeah. Not like it has to be made for the game or anything, but yeah.
I just quickly found that.
I just really quickly Photoshop.
The search facility in Roll20 is very useful for finding these things.
I quickly made it up in Photoshop and dragged it across. There is some other information about the actual journey. There's some people. Nobody from the village has ever managed to get an armor scale from the Heckler, and they remember Marcus coming to Snow Deep and keeping the armor scale under lock and key virtually. They were very keen to see it, but Marcus never revealed it. At all. He kept it very close to his body at all times, and despite wishes or a bribery or whatever, he never unlocked the case to show anybody. Probably because if that had happened, then somebody, especially if Sweet Tunes was around, it might have been nicked or removed. They also talk about the path up the mountain only to be suitable for mountain goats. Many people have stood at the bottom of the mountain and looked up at the pass, and they talk about flimsy bits of wood sticking out of the cliff face and treacherous rock falls all the way up. Nobody from the village has actually seen the temple of Thor, but lots of people mention what it might be like. They talk about tall towers that are with lightning that arcs down from stormy skies that hit the top of the turrets on regular intervals. And the power of that electricity is then used by the priests to sort of like combat creatures or animals or opponents, etc. Lady Vaneer
animate really large people.
Yes, yeah.
It's Frankenthor. That's what this god is.
Yes.
Yes.
How do they get supplies up there?
This is really interesting because the village assumes that there is another entrance to the north across the mountains, that there might be a pass from there. But as you know, people of Snow Deep have only been in a Snow Deep area. They've never been further than Willowbridge, the next village down, and that's it. So, yeah, it could be. Or, as Ida says, the priest, the god may just provide. You know, do they have create food and water in this game?
I don't know. Let me check.
I know I'm sure it's a D&D 5th edition one, but
it's been in D&D since 1st edition. I mean, it's an old one.
So maybe, you know, the god himself actually provides. Any other? How much rope do you each want? It comes in sort of like 20 to 50 meters. It looks quite good quality.
I mean, enough so that we can all stay together in case it gets too steep and some of us aren't good at.
Oh, so is the idea
right?
to tie yourselves together in a line?
And most likely
Yes.
it has to be me
Sorry, it's a rank 1 cleric spell, create food and water.
There, yeah. So maybe the priests create their own food and water. Where is
Cannibals.
Where's Bracif going to be? At the end.
Would it be better for me to be at the end or the front if we're going up?
You're the strongest, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly.
But
second to the front, I feel. You're the
you're-
anchor, but
And if you're too heavy, then you go down first and drag us all with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I think you should be at the back and be the anchor. So as everybody falls off, you then hold the rope.
Swing it back on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And swing people backwards and forwards with it.
The further back he is, the less effective he will be as an anchor, because then whoever has fallen will have fallen further, and they will have been accelerating as they fall, rather than simply. You don't just fall straight away at one speed. You see, I mean, you uneducated non-wizard people probably don't understand this, but this is the way it works: is you speed up as you fall. The further you fall, the faster you're going, and the harder it is for Bracif to stop you.
Until you meet terminal velocity. And then that's it. You go no faster.
No, I don't think he understands as far as terminal velocity. It's probably beyond Caramel.
Is that a fruit or I don't know? Velocity?
Velocity.
Terminal velocity is the technical term for how fast an arrow goes.
Halfling, I forget what her name is. Anybody remember?
Ferrara.
Ferrara. She is going to stay at Snow Deep and make her own way, hoping to meet you later on, either at the mountain pass or further on than that, depending where you are. And if you all die trying to defeat the Heckler, then she will be the only surviving member, and that would be it.
All that XP she'll get.
Yeah. Just walk in and do the last damage. 1 point of damage, and that's it. I've got all the XP.
Yeah. 27 rolls.
Yeah. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons used to do that. If you got this killing hit, you got the experience for the beast. Excellent. Okay. Anything else, Ida or Brasive or Belle, you would like to do before you set off? Any questions that you would like to ask the people around or anything like that?
I'd like to do a bit more research into the god of Thor.
Okay.
Because I only know about my own goddess.
Yeah. And that's the only goddess.
And that is the only goddess, you're right.
This is going to be very confusing to it.
And that is my mission in this world, to make sure that is the only goddess.
Brace is going to supplement and make sure all of his like rations are there just in case. Put torches back in his pack. Things of that nature.
So everybody's almost like got their full pack load that they've got on their character sheets.
Yeah.
And he's just going to grab his horse and just take off?
No, there's not a horse. Your horse got taken by Sweet Tune. I remember it clearly.
Took your horse, then she took your pride.
There was that half dead horse that you were looking at buying from the farmer down the road.
Yeah.
It was called Yard, Knacker's Yard.
I suddenly worried then that I'd given it a name and not realised, but yeah, I see what you're doing. So, right, I'm just making the map. Okay then, anything else that people would want? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I've got our lantern.
Good go.
Yeah.
I'm leaving a bunch of our loot behind at our house, though, just because I feel like it might be taunting the gods to bring all of our gems with us onto a hike.
But like kind of under like a floorboard or something. So I'll just like
well, yeah, I'm ideally going to have some weird little areas to put our loot, but
we've got people there to guard it, haven't we? So we've got the Bobby Bear, or whatever his name was.
It should also look like our house
Billy
is
Bear.
A creepy mansion that is falling apart, and a lady spits in our soup. So I feel like nobody's going to drive by on their horse and be like, I bet they've got gems in the floorboards.
And then leave my horse here.
Do you know, I feel that I just need to give Brasive a horse. I don't see him riding a horse.
Exactly, I don't see it either, but it's just something to focus on.
I think you should give him a really big goat, like a battle goat.
Yes, a goat.
Clearly what he needs to do is to tame the Heckler.
Yep,
yes.
Like the Heckler.
Oh, a goat would be nice. I was thinking like a giant boar or something like that.
But he's already that.
Cool. Yeah, we're stealing that from Warhammer, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing whether or not I got a chimera. That would be fun to ride.
We can ride the bear.
You could maybe a green dragon, or just
A combat pig.
Yeah.
A very large.
Sorry, a war swine.
That would be so funny.
Then we could push it over.
An aggressive hog.
We can go lump hefting in the snow.
Yes. Do I have a pig token?
I like to imagine that's just one of the combat maneuvers of having a war swine, is if it gets tipped over, it just kind of rolls. You hope that you don't get crushed.
You won't believe what's just come up on my token search. So I searched pig. Okay.
And you got chicks with no.
Yeah, I was gonna say
not cancel today.
I actually got a whole lot of squad cars on my side.
Oh my goodness!
I just don't believe that.
That's funny.
We may get narked.
Yeah. Okay, Billy Bear's happy to stay and protect your three slaves. People who work for you. Servants, yeah. You got a
Yeah, see the word for slave.
a housekeeper, a gardener, and Billy's fiance, if you remember. So they are willing to sort of like stay at your residence and look after them. Now, you can set off. I'll put you onto the forest path, so you know where you are going. I am just going to bring in your tokens. Why are you not defined as a party?
Do you know, we had this discussion on Thursday night doing
We're maybe
Pathfinder.
more of a fellowship, actually.
We were doing exploration, and I was like talking to Zed, and it's like, "What are you doing?" I'm just making a map. I was like, "Combat."
Right, right. There we go. I just come in really big, and everybody.
Large self again.
That's her personality.
Caramore and Belle, you're tiny. What's happened there?
Yeah, why is Caramore so small?
Cold.
Should we just leave Belle that size?
Yeah, I am actually that small. It's just Caramore has self-esteem issues. That's why he saw himself as the same.
Not at the moment, not with that critical role.
Caramore's doing, yeah. Okay then. So there looks like there's a pathway that goes north, but as you can see, there's various different trails that go off in different direction. And the first thing that you're going to need to do is try to find the Heckler or encourage it to find you. So what is going to be your plan?
It's fictional, so people don't really have a way to put out like bait. But we can imagine that it's probably an animal of some kind if it has scales, and therefore maybe some bait of some kind might work.
Yeah. Does anybody have law monsters or anything like that?
We need Bartleby.
We always need Bartleby.
I get lore magical beasts.
Oh.
Sounds like it might be one of them.
But,
yeah.
But I don't know. It's pretty low, so we'll see.
Okay, give it a
Well,
roll.
I have law religion. If I can do law religion, I can cast back as a Heckler we mentioned in the religious texts.
You can see whether or not a Heckler's been mentioned in the religious texts. Yeah, so you can both. Does anybody have any tracking skills or anything like that? Abrasive might be using.
I might be having to use that point of luck to kind of make that thing interesting.
Yeah,
you know what? Screw it. Point of luck. Throw it in there. What do I know about this beast?
So between you both, you gain the following information about a Heckler. It is assumed that Hecklers are mystical or mythical beasts. They have an element of magic about them. They are incredibly well armored, and should only be you'll need a whole party to take them down. Individuals have never been able to do it at all from the accounts you hear. They are rumored. They are rumored only to be able to be damaged by magical weapons or magical items or spells. They're also rumored to have a ferocious roar that they can emit once every so many minutes that actually vibrates the air so much around them, in front of them, almost like in a cone, that people collapse to the ground with their hands over their ears. There's even rumors that people's ears bleed and the blood is from in their head is forced out of their ears and even through their tear ducts on their eyes. They are rumored to be extremely big and extremely powerful. They also mention never get behind a heckler. In front, you have to somehow get round their fierce sonic boom. At the back, they have a weighted tail that they can swing with deadly accuracy. That's it. That's what you get to know about the heckler.
Anything like its favorite fruit or anything?
It is it's a carnivore. Humans.
Fantastic.
Really likes humans. Not too fussy about any of the other demi-humans, but humans is its.
Oh, good.
Any meat will attract it. You don't know whether or not it senses blood or anything like that, but it is a carnivore, pure carnivore. It's also really easy to track due to its major size, and it will leave huge footprints or paw prints. It can also rumored that its sonic blast can knock over trees and waste huge amounts of the area.
What a terrible time to
Not
have great
impressive. I can do
hearing.
that with fire.
Yeah.
Well, once I finish rubbing all the humans with garlic and sage, I think we should push on.
We'll use the Tom Lehrer method for hunting. You just stand there looking cute, and if something moves, you shoot.
I just Buttercup comes in and says, "Who's dead? Anyone? Anyone? Sue."
Not yet. Give me time.
Only the head.
And Darcy Ann said, "It would have been funny if you had added. Also, they are immune to all fire spells."
Yeah, I was half expecting that. I must admit.
Yeah.
And axes can't damage their skin.
Yeah, they are impervious to fire and magic missiles.
Yes.
They live in lava
The
pools.
weakness is shouting back at it.
Oh, yes. Remember, spell users, remember you will have your full magic points back. And
Less than points for my armor spell.
And you just make sure if you have an option to click which spells you are carrying, make sure you click it so we know what's fresh in your mind. You've got enough time to memorize new spells, Ida, if you wish, because you
I was going to have a quick look through.
Yeah, because I think you can do all the spells, can't you? You can just pick your spells. Well, Paul Caramore has
to do all the spells.
Okay. Spoiled clerics, spoiled.
Yeah. 3 game wardens, 7 hunters, and a purebred Guernsey cow. What's that
tree?
That's the Tom Lehrer song that I was quoting. That's from the chorus of that.
Nice. We'll wait for Ida to decide how many healing spells they've.
It's not that. I was looking for a spell that imbues magical properties onto a weapon.
Oh,
yeah, that would be useful. That would be useful.
I can't see one because I'm partially blind, I'm sure.
I think sometimes does Blade Sharp.
I was looking for that, but I can't see it sadly.
Oh, maybe it's not in.
Don't think it's in Classic Fantasy.
No.
Yeah. I mean, it's a standard Mithras spell, but I don't think it's in CF.
Oh, that's interesting. Is
there anything that kind of boosts up damage on a bladed weapon? Maybe it's under a different name. Sharpened blade.
Might be.
Protection from gold. Oh no, it's cold. Sorry.
Any sound stopping spells?
Code of silence.
Got to be a silence spell. That's a standard old school
Oh,
D&D,
yeah.
so it must be in this.
Yeah, I've got one. I've got silence.
Yeah. What's the area on silence? Because if you use it, I need to be outside it.
Oh, yes.
Let's have a look.
I'm just looking for
15-foot radius. So
What range though?
range 360 feet, no worries.
Oh,
Oh.
fantastic.
that's all right.
Yeah. So we can silence it, and then I can stand outside the area of the silence and throw fireballs.
And fireball.
Yeah.
Ray's dead. I can't see that. And who actually has a magic weapon?
Who actually has a weapon? I've got a stick.
I know the great axe had like special qualities. I don't know if it's magic. I just know it was like a plus.
Oh yes, that if it has a plus, then it's magical.
Nice.
Speak with monsters might be useful.
I can't speak with monsters. Can barely speak with humans.
Yeah, Kangaroo and I both don't have that spell.
There doesn't seem to be anything that would actually give yourself a magical weapon unless it is already magical. I mean, there might be in the old rules, but I can't find one at the moment. But you never know what.
I suppose does bless do that? It wouldn't, would it?
No, I checked that. I just checked it now. It just gives you a better chance of hitting. Gives you plus 5, and then it actually does better damage for intelligent undead. That's what it is.
That's right.
So it is. It probably would be. It would do against magical undead. It would be nice, but not at the moment. No, it looks like you're by yourselves, folks. Oh, enchant item. You can't enchant weapon. When this spell is cast while touching a normal weapon, the weapon is instilled with a temporary enchantment, granting it a magical +1 damage bonus. This allows an otherwise normal weapon to strike a creature only being able to harm with weapons.
Unfortunately, it's a mage 3.
It is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You should come back in a bit.
Yeah. Can we go and get some more experience points and come back? But that might be something to look to if you need one in the future. Okay, so what's going to be the plan? Are you taking some meat with you, or are you going to try to track the beast?
Well, I have one. No, sorry. I have one idea, and that's maybe we should just point out, try to get some attention when we're going down the road. Say, "Wow, these really large purses full of coin. You're so heavy. I wish someone could help carry these large amounts of coin." We get the attention of course, a bandit. We kill the bandit, and we use his body as bait.
Isn't that going to look suspicious if we get pulled over by like anybody on the road and they just see we're carrying a dead body?
Well,
like
we will weaken up Bernie's dead body until we find the animal. Yeah, that's flawless.
That is flawless. It works for the whole weekend.
The entire weekend that we're doing this.
I feel like at some point they get caught in that movie.
Never
I
happened.
don't think
Was
I've
that the
ever actually
bloopers?
watched the film, but I know the premise. I know the premise of a lot of '80s films. I just never seen.
Your microphone is so. Is
Yeah, it keeps
it?
echoing in and out. Like
Yeah,
you
it
keep
keeps.
like going distant.
I keep turning my volume up and down as it goes. Does anybody have a track skill?
That'd be abrasive.
Don't make me laugh.
What was that?
You hear me now?
Yeah,
Is it better now?
just
I don't know.
talk for a while.
Oh, I can talk for a long time. Talk about a lot. Whatever you want to talk about, I can
It's-
talk
it's-
about it.
I think it's still doing it, but it's all right.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't mind.
That's fine. I can put my other microphone on. All right. Yeah.
Oh.
What should we do?
Does Brasive have a tracking skill?
His headphones are off now. Now he's back.
Do I have a tracking skill? I do. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a butcher in Snowdeep, right? Like we could
Correct.
probably buy like some
Horse
like
meat?
I was thinking like some excess stuff that they just throw away anyways, like
Some
Yeah.
offal.
offal or like a
Yeah.
jar of blood or something. And we could use that rather than trying to weaken at Bernie's a random bandit that we hope we find.
Okay, that sounds like a
Yes.
good. And
then we can well, yeah, no, go for it.
well,
Go a bit on the trees and stuff around the area.
well, maybe Brasive can use his tracking skill to get you to the general area, maybe, and then start. What do they call it when they?
Like here.
Wait, what do they call it when they're attracting shark? What's that stuff that they throw over?
Chum.
Chum, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You could then sort of
As in
like,
pedigree.
yeah,
Yeah.
you could just sort of like start to attract it
That's
like that.
just like fish guts and things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
I don't
what
like
you,
this plan already.
you've got some offal, etc., etc., etc. So
Is the fact that we're near a place with a lot of trees that have been knocked down, like some huge like divots in the ground.
yeah,
Is that a giveaway?
Let's have Brasive track first, and let's see how far away or how close he's managed to get you to the Heckler. So, just to let you know, before.
Oh, I was going to say 99 there, but 96 is good.
So
We're in the wrong forest.
Yeah. So Brasive at various points sort of like gets close to the ground and looks along the ground and touches the ground at various places. Are you using a point of luck, Brasive, or not?
Or use a point of luck.
You don't have to.
Feeling if I
I can play either way. It's absolutely fine.
we're going to use that point of luck. We're going to re-roll, see what happens. Come on, everyone, blow on the dice.
Was anybody blowing then?
I tried, but I didn't know where.
You know where. No.
Okay.
6% better.
So Brasive spends a lot of time sort of like looking at the ground and pressing his fingers and going up to trees, and the other three of you are looking quite suspicious. He almost like looks like he doesn't know what he's doing at all, but he eventually gets to a point and he says that this would be a good place to drop the bait. And the creature, by the looks of the tracks, it will come from, I'm just going to ping, it's going to come from this side. Can you see that?
I'll nudge Brasive and say, is that because of his big giant footprint over here?
Yeah, that's what that's he says.
That might be some of it, yeah.
He says it'll definitely come in. Now, these trees here, some of these trees have been chopped off, but they do provide some cover. You can, crouch down behind a stump or behind a fallen log or anything like that if you wish. Remember, Brasive is saying it will come in from this direction. So as the chum is sort of like deposited around and the smell of fresh blood starts permeating the air, where would you like to actually position your characters?
Yeah, I'm gonna position my characters behind this log, this torn down
Okay.
stump. The reason being, I think Bracer would want to attack from the side if he's going for the attack. Yeah, because obviously both ends of the creature is pretty deadly.
So you're going to try to flank it.
Yeah.
Okay, and
best
you have your great axe out. Is that the plan?
Yeah, that'll be the best plan.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I have another plan. What if I grab the little goblin lady here and I throw her on top of the creature?
Oh, yes.
It can't get you on top of the creature, right? There we go.
I'm gonna make my way over to safety with the wizard.
Let me
Safety. Yeah.
Let me just make sure that I've got range on here.
You're not gonna fireball yourself.
That's true.
Although
it's been known, not with this character, but in other games, it's been known.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a little bit behind you then. So I'll use you as a shield from your fire.
That scales a little bit out, but never mind.
I have a feeling I can cast armor on other people. And
Can
because it's
you?
magical armor, it would stack with your unarmored defense, wouldn't it?
I do have a
quickly looking
magic
to
ring
check.
of protection. So I have a little bit of armor, but let me check my unarmored trait.
Armor. Range touch. So I
So
can
yeah,
indeed
that's a yes
cast
then.
armor on other people. Now, it's no use for anybody who's wearing armor, but
Yeah.
for people who are relying on unarmored defense.
Area is one target.
Yeah.
And there's no resistance.
So I think that seems to me like a very sensible idea, is to give Belle some magical armor just in case.
Yeah.
I won't argue with that. I'm over here just in case it charges at us. I'm going to protect you with my sword.
What's the
I'll take
duration
my
there?
time and do anything I can to make this spell casting easier.
You can make it easier. That's absolutely fine.
Would it help if I compliment him while he's... No, I don't think it would.
It might, but it worked anyway.
Are you doing it at just normal intensity? Because I think
it's just going to be the standard intensity.
8. Yeah. Because you could up it and get more points.
It lasts longer rather than doing more protection at higher levels. Right. So I'm just going to leave it at the standard intensity.
Would it give me 4 points?
That would give you 4 points.
And that doesn't stack with my ring, I'm assuming, so that would just bring it up to 4. Since my ring is just 1 point.
Yeah. So the other thing that the intensity does is that it gets cancelled at 8 points, doesn't it? But if the caster sustains 8 points from a damage from a single attack, +1 per level of additional intensity.
Yeah. So the intensity means it takes more to override it if you give it a higher intensity. Yeah, but it still does the same protection.
Intensity 4, it takes 11 points of damage to get rid of it from one attack. That is pretty powerful. That is.
Well, I think as soon as I hear anything coming through the brush, I'm going to cast Bless on everybody.
Okay. So hang on. Let me just put some armor on the two little ones. Let's do the radioactive sign. Have you got armor on as well? Cal?
Yeah, he's running armor all the time. So the first thing he does in the morning is cast armor on himself.
Okay. Well, let's get bless on you all then as well.
Okay, let me do my cast because I'm going to do it at intensity 2, which is 6. That's a hard roll.
Oh wow!
So where's my channel? Oh, that'll do nicely.
Oh yes,
very nice.
So that gives you bless. That give you what?
Intensity 2 channel hard skill roll. No beneficial. Blah blah blah. I just put it in chat. Let's have a look. Cancel that idiot. Sorry, I can't remember how to post it in chat.
Bless. Bless doesn't have any intensity or anything like that.
Well, it does for casting as a whole, unless I've copied it from a spell above. When casting a spell, blesses a group of allies in the area by effect radius.
Can I just say, you're not looking at the augury spell table that you copied in.
Yes, I am. Yes. Yes, I am.
Not
every time.
Every time.
Every time. Let me delete that. There we go.
Okay, so you will get plus 5%.
Plus 1d3. Yeah.
Plus 5% bonus to all skills and resistance roll. And if it's not an intelligent undead, so you won't get an extra 1d3, but you can have plus 5% augmentation up. Okay. So Brasive gets you all ready and for the beast to appear. And could you roll for me, please? Everybody roll for me a perception check.
I realize it's coming from completely
anytime now. Anytime. It's definitely coming for sure.
It's unusual for Bell to fail a perception.
Even at an easy, like, hearing or seeing roll. Yeah.
It's behind you. Oh, no, it's not.
Okay, so it's about 20 to 30 minutes that you're all sort of like crouched ready, and it's almost like Jurassic Park. You feel the ground start to shake slightly, and you hear branches falling or being splintered. And obviously Brasive got it wrong as the beast approaches from the south, round about here. No, it comes. It's really funny where you've just put your token. Because
that's exactly where I'm putting the Mark's monster. No.
Oh shit!
You see the beast almost like lumber in. It's sort of like hitting the ground, and there's various bits of wood splintering like logs, and it seems to be at the moment completely focused on the food, and it seems to stomp in, and it seems to cast its eye around the place. If you have a stealth roll, roll it now for me, please.
Don't we all have a stealth roll? Oh my god.
What?
All right. You had one chance to use it.
I'm going to shout across and say, I'm hiding behind this log.
God.
I'll be fine here.
Well,
I
let's
would
do.
like to use a point of luck, please.
Okay, let's go through it. So let's go. Does anybody wish to use luck first? Let's get that out the way. Caramel, you can use a point of luck and just reverse
Yes,
I'm going to use a point of luck and re-roll.
and re-roll. Okay, then. So you re-roll.
Oh, I can't right-click on there. That's so annoying.
And I'm going to wish that I could re-roll.
That's actually worse.
You are. Brasive.
As I try to reposition myself to be a bit more out of sight and quieter, I'm going to lean on a branch. It's going to go snap.
Well,
It's going to echo around the forest.
Brasive, are you doing anything with your roll?
No,
I don't believe there's so many bad rolls. No.
I'm trying to confuse it.
Well, so Belle actually fumbles your stealth roll. So let me
Let me kill you first.
So Belle, it's a fumble. So I'll let you tell us what actually happens.
I think that Belle is like looking at this beast lumbering in, and I look down at my sling and think, huh, is this gonna even work? And I look at my short sword, and I'm trying to be stealthy, so I take a step back and I trip backwards on like stepping on a branch that loudly splinters, and then I fall backwards into a position where I'm very visible, probably.
Okay, and
We both lock eyes.
at this point, the beast turns round to hear the commotion. So just so you know, Ida and Bracey, you probably made a noise as well, but because of Belle's fumble, that was the one that I take. Caramel,
I was with the stealthy noises.
yeah, Caramel is completely. He's just got two bits of bracken that he's hiding behind.
He's not making any sound because he's frozen in fear. He's not even breathing now.
Yeah. So let me just clear the initiative order. But let me just pop that out.
The next sound that Caramel is going to make as it walks by is splat.
Yeah. So don't forget to click on your tokens and then roll your initiative.
In a way, I'm kind of like a wizard because I cast stealth on you guys.
Whoa! I beat. Oh yeah. What? Oh,
But did you?
Damn
No,
Ida.
you did. Yeah.
Damn Ida.
Right. Okay then. So let me move these.
Caramel was frozen in fear.
Yes, he is. Oh, look. Yeah. So why is your character called Ups Husk Wreck Volga?
What?
Ida's character on the turn order.
Oh, that's weird, isn't it?
Why is
Has it been taken over by somebody else? Because my character in the
I know. If you open your
journal.
if you open your token, I don't know if you can get to token settings, but if you open the cog, it's actually in its name. It's actually called that. So
Oh, weird.
I will change it.
It's on my sheet. It's Ida.
There you go. Right. Okay, then we are in combat, and Ida, so this beast, you see Belle fall out of a tree or stumble back and make this hideous noise, and this huge beast turns round and looks at her. We're going to assume that any weapons that you wanted out are actually out, so you don't need to ready weapons unless you want to.
I've still got a mace hooked onto my belt.
Yeah.
As I cast silence in this general area where the beast is.
Oh, nice.
Well, I was going to wait and do spiritual hammer, but I'll do silence first.
So do you want to ping where you want the silence? Is it silence 15-foot radius? That's like the...
Yeah.
Does silence kill the
15
noise
foot
or just
radius and 360 feet. Resistance is willpower.
Okay. So does it kill the noise?
or does it just like mask it? Because it's like you could have something where it's like it protects from fire, and then a dragon's breath is either stopped by it or it just doesn't do anything in that area and then comes out the other end.
This spell allows the caster to create a complete and utter silence in the area of effect. No sound whatsoever is possible.
Nice. Okay, so where would you like the basis of it?
Well, I'll tell you what, 15 foot, I'm going to put it just in front of it. It's going to move forward, isn't it? I'm hoping it's going to shout first and then move, but yeah, just a little bit to the left of there would be fantastic.
That's
sort
it.
of in doubt. Yeah, a bit more. I can't move myself, but like sort of there.
Oh, like that.
Just so it's still touching it. Yeah. So if it shouts down there, it's going to go through that silence bit.
Okay. And what's the radius of it?
15.
15 feet.
Oh, no, it's going to get you. Sorry.
It's going.
I just need to step back round that tree and I should be all right. But
I'll move it back. Don't worry. I think that's about right. So that is the radius of the silence. If you need that, I'm just going to. Oh, that's too much. I'm just reducing the opacity so it's not. There you go. Is that better? Can people see where it is?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. So roll your channeling. Yeah. It comes off. Did you say that it has a resist or not?
Yeah, willpower.
Willpower.
Oh no, this is going to be a wizard lizard.
A wizard lizard, yeah.
A wizard lizard. So it does.
Oh.
It does succeed, but of course it's an opposed roll. So the 58 beats the 32 as the spell goes off, and we move quite quickly to Captain Kangaroo.
Captain Kangaroo, or Abrasive, he's gonna run probably this direction and then go in for the. I'm not doing the thing. How do I? It's not going off.
Just to clarify, the resistance on silence.
He's gonna run over here,
cast it on the
and then
creature.
go in for the flank.
Hang on.
I don't know why I'm not pinging.
So are you going into the side for an attack? Is that the idea?
Actually, what I'm going to do really is I'm going to try to see if I can go like climb on top of the creature.
Oh, your new mount.
Not new mount, just climb on top of the creature. But try to like run there, yeah.
Okay. So you are. Do you have your axe in your hand?
I do.
And are you jumping onto the back of the creature one-handed?
Yes.
Or are you attacking it with your axe and then using that as the leverage to get on top of?
Would you need to use
I don't want
the
to attack
impale?
it yet.
Yeah,
I don't want to attack.
An impale for that,
I don't want to attack yet. Because I don't want to like focus on me. So at this point, I just want to kind of climb on top, see if it really notices.
Okay. So you you run up to it. So you make me an athletics check. This is going to be hard at the moment.
Ooh. Hard? Oh,
yeah.
Damn it. If it was standard, I would have won.
Do you want to luck?
No, because hard, roll again, hard is gonna, but still won't succeed.
Okay, so you run up, ready to pounce up to it, cat-like onto its back. But as you get close, your plan was to put a foot on one of its feet to get the leverage up. But at the last moment, it seems to move forward slightly as it heads towards Bell. So you are next to it. You're in combat range, but can't combat at the moment. And which then brings us to you, Bell.
With my sling in hand, I'm going to attempt to poke out one of its eyes. The only feasible thing I could reasonably do here.
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to trust in my comrades. Here's my sling attack. Wow. A 63 out of 97.
Hang on, I've just had to refresh my roll 20. What was it?
63 out of 97.
Yeah, that's a hit.
My sneak attack isn't relevant here for multiple reasons.
So you will have a special, and then you'll have a hit location and damage.
Special hit location damage. I probably can't use choose location, but I could use marksman. I'm gonna go with tried and true, help my friends stun. Stun location, and then
Go for it.
do you really think marksman is a better choice here, inwils? I don't think marksman is the wise choice, because no matter what, this isn't a critical, and that's what I need for eye poking. Anyways, stun location.
For eye poking, you'll probably need blind. Isn't there a special called blind?
It's probably a critical special, right?
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know either. If it's not, then I'm not going to roll this d20 until I know. If I can blind, I would certainly do that, but stun location is going to be my backup. And also, I was sort of thinking if I got a critical, I would do bypass armor instead of as like trying to mimic that, just because the eye is not usually armored.
Is there not a blind opponent? Oh, it's a defender critical. It's a defender critical. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind when it's eating me. I'll use my sword to try and
poke its eye
out. Stun location, hitting in
its head.
Okay.
Straight to its head.
And then the damage is going to be big money. It's going to be 1, but big money 5.
5. So this is, you remember the childhood story of David and Goliath, where a small gnome stood in front of a huge beastly dragon and felled the dragon with just a single slingshot. And you leave go of it, and your sling bullet goes flying through the air, and you see it coming straight for the head, and it literally goes ping on the armor and just drops straight to the floor. It doesn't even look like it dented the armor at all. No damage was done.
Yeah. Do you have to do damage to get the stun to have a chance?
Yep.
Heck yeah.
See,
marksman wouldn't have helped me here.
And on 17, almost as predicted, the beast opens its mouth and lets out what looks like a scream, but nothing is heard through it, as Ida's silence dampens the whole area. And Caramel.
Well, Caramel doesn't know this isn't going to work, so he is going to have to try and magic missile it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm expecting this just to bounce off its armor, but Caramel needs to test it and find out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a good cast. Is there?
Well,
is
it
there
is
a resistance?
cast. There is not a resistance per se. However, while it bypasses normal armor, natural armor does still affect it. So this thing's armor is going to be completely effective.
Say that again for me, please. Just a little bit slower. So
there isn't a resistance roll.
got ya.
It can be resisted with magical or natural armor, essentially. So
yeah.
its natural armor will apply as normal.
So natural armor, magical armor is what stops it. Is that basically what we're saying?
The shield spell stops it completely.
Yeah.
Magical armor applies as normal, and natural armor applies as normal. But artificial armor, like chainmail, for example, doesn't have any effect against magic missile.
Brilliant. Okay, then.
So in this case, 7 points of damage. So we can get a better idea of what its armor is. If that does no damage, then it's got at least 7 armor.
7 points. Do you want to give me a hit location?
Oh, yes, a hit location would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then we know.
14. I'm guessing it's got its own hit location table.
It certainly does. That goes into its 4 quarters. So just sort of like to one side of his head. How much damage? 7.
7.
The armor stops it. It
That's
doesn't.
what I thought.
It doesn't go through at all. And we're coming back down to. We're still combat round 1, turn 2, but we'll stop there and take our break because we're about 5 minutes late. So, and we'll finish off. You're in a good position. You're in a good position. Ida, does your silent spell require concentration?
He's silenced right now.
He's within his
It
own.
works. It doesn't because it's got a duration.
Oh, brilliant!
So
It would say if it was concentrated, so you could just cast fire and forget. Okay, then. So we will be back 15 minutes, which takes us about 10 to the hour. So if you're watching, please go off and grab some snacks and some drink, and come back in about 15 minutes. So about 10 to the hour, we will be back.
I'm just going to work out what Cloud Kill does.
What does what do?
Cloud.
Just to let you know, when we go back live, I say it and then I turn my mic on before yours goes on. I am totally wild. Okay, we're on combat round 1, turn 2, and we're coming straight to Ida.
Ida is going to
flame strike.
Yep, raise her hand to the sky, call out to her mistress Nisa, and hopefully this plume of fire will come from the sky and land right here on its head.
The merciful fire from the sky.
The cleansing fire. Yes. Right. So this is a 5-foot cone. A 5-foot funnel, sorry.
I was going to say cone.
Yeah, a cone.
I'm just seeing whether or not I've got a picture for it. Here we go. Right. Here it is.
Perfect. So if you move it so it's like there on the head, I want it as far away from Bracer as I can. Maybe a bit to the neck. So it's, Yep. So it gets its 2 front legs.
So is it just targeted?
Area of effect, flame strike has a chance of igniting flammable materials.
Oh!
So I'm reading as I go.
Nice. So it's just one target.
Let me just copy this and drop it in the chat.
It's a 5-foot radius, and it deals damage to all the hit locations of the target. but presumably only within the 5-foot radius. So
Yeah.
That's
anything on
right,
the creature that's outside of that isn't going to take the damage.
So let's. So yeah, that's about the size of it. So yeah. So first of all, do your.
There we go.
Oh, that's going to be easy to read.
That's what I was doing as I was going through the book.
Roll the damage once it applies to each hit location with worn armor offering half protection but magical armor points, or the creature's natural armor reducing damage as
Cost of
normal.
3.
Yeah, you've got the same problem as me that natural armor is effective against these things.
Yeah, so roll roll your channeling first. That looks good. That is nice. That's coming out. So this bolt of flame, this column of flame, comes down, and what I'm going to say that it's going to hit on its location is its head, its forequarters, and its legs. Okay, its front legs. So it's hitting almost like the front half of it. So I think you need to
D8s.
D8s for each one, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to start at, the forequarters or the head?
I'll start at the head and walk backwards
to each of them.
Say again, is it just rolled once?
Yeah, roll the damage once and apply it to each of the target's hit locations.
Right, so it's 3
just
points.
the one roll.
And so, but natural armor stops it as it comes down from, and there's it almost like gushes round this Heckler, and flame goes, and Brasive, you flinch back somewhat as it hits, and it dissipates. Your power of your goddess Ida has been struck down on this beast, and you just see a bit of bristle hair burning slightly.
Yeah, and my goddess has gone, no, I like that creature. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Large creatures are less susceptible to a spell. So your easy resistance is your roll. If it does any damage, resistance is willpower.
Yeah. So it is a successful evade roll, but I'm actually
it's a rubbish
saying,
spell against big creatures.
It can't evade. But we're on the next person in the list is the impressive Brasive, who's actually got his axe out, I think.
Go on more deep, find that worm.
Bryce is gonna lay down and tie his shoes. No, he's gonna go in for the attack. He's gonna put his left hand on the bottom shaft of his axe, and he's gonna swing down with both hands onto the creature. See something happens.
Two-handed weapon strike. Let's go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, beautiful. That's the best roll. Second best roll you can get.
Two fat ladies straight in there. So you will have a special, a hit location, and a damage.
What isn't there special for trying to avoid armor?
Bypass armor. Which is special, that isn't it?
It's a crit.
It's a special.
Yeah.
It's a special only. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for
impale.
I can't do impale with this, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, this way bleed sunder.
Or sunder. Sunder removes armor.
Sunder.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that.
Might be an idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna try sunder this armor as much as possible.
Yeah. So
sunder armor. Hey!
I mean, if you can knock off, if you can smash off enough of its armor that it will be affected, then when I fireball it, you won't have died in vain.
So we need Brasive. We need a hit location next, please. 14. This is coming into its forequarters, so up just above its legs, and then we need some damage.
Come on, baby. Damn it.
13 points. Okay, so damage in excess of the protection armor points after applying parry or match reduces the AP value of that armor location. Okay. So you do 1 point of damage.
Hit me. Sorry.
You do 1 point of damage. You actually click and you notice a bit of the scale is removed, and there's a slight bit of animal blood. You normally, Bracif, when you hit with your axe, it goes slicing through things, but this sort of like goes chunk, and a bit of armor chips off. And you do a small
That's
amount
all we
of
need.
damage.
Grab the bit of scale you've knocked off and run like hell.
Caramel, you're coming up to it. You are coming up to your turn. Just run in, grab it, and run it.
I don't want to take it from you, Caramore.
Bell.
I don't want to take the ego.
The glory.
Be a porch pirate.
I'll take the pebble from my pocket
No.
and put it in my hand.
Should have like a dispensing mechanism for these pebbles.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a
I'm
rap
helping.
song out of you doing this.
Okay.
I've got a 20%
I
chance
take
of
the
this
pebble,
happening in like
grab my
4 turns.
pocket. Oh, I'm a sling thrower.
Let me just.
Just putting my song to Kanye West's Gold Digger.
Oh, got it. How do you like? How do you feel about that? Does that seem
I
like
don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, okay. Just okay.
Wasn't P. Diddy.
Yeah, well, you got
So,
that going for us.
So on my go, this heckler revolves round. I know where the silence is. It's just really. I'll send it to the back. This beast wheels round at you, Bracif, and it makes a attack roll at you and hits with a 62.
Oh, here's my free
But
parry.
relying
Try
on
to
your
parry it.
senses, you didn't hear a thing.
Yeah. So hang on, I'm just getting Game Master up there. Yeah. So your free parry, which is how big, please?
Oh.
I know it's. I
What,
thought
what?
it was a free parry. You just automatically hit. Oh no, you just don't use an action point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So how big's your parrying weapon?
Huge, very huge.
Huge.
The
Yeah.
biggest axe in the world.
Yeah.
It's America's axe.
So,
It's so huge. Everyone's like, "Wow, what a big axe!"
so its bite clench tries to eat you, and you manage to get your axe, the shaft of your axe or the head, it almost like as the jaws clamp shut on it, and you manage to block all the weapon as the creature mouth is stopped by your axe.
As it spins round, does its tail take out Carrymore?
In a minute. Let me. I have to do it in a series of turns. I can only do 90 degree turns at the moment. Caramel. Fireball. Magic
You know
missile.
you're
No. I am in fact going to.
Illusion.
I think. Hang on. Let me just double check with this
Teleport.
range. I think it does.
recall to home base.
Yeah.
That would be ideal if I could do that. Yeah, range 180 feet. I am going to cast haste on Bracif.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
Yes.
At least I'm going to try to. Let's hope this works.
Beautiful.
It's coming off. So what does haste do?
Okay, so one person or creature to include oneself per intensity. I'm only going to do it intensity 1. I only need to affect Bracif.
Yeah.
Essentially, the target may choose 2 actions per turn for each action point used. Your movement rate is doubled.
Your
So
blood back.
basically, yeah, it's just
hang on. So his initiative,
initiative gets +4, I believe.
4. Yeah.
No.
Which means that would be now 25, won't it? Which will change him in the. It may choose 2 actions per turn for each 1 action used.
What does
So
that mean?
so say for example you hit.
Mhm.
It says that you can. Each casting the town will age the target 1% of the normal. Oh, I like this,
Yes,
Caramel.
I don't mind aging. I do not mind aging Brasive to death under the circumstances. I think we can probably live with that.
In addition,
just
the
gonna
target
be
may
much more
choose 2 actions per turn for each action
Yeah.
point used. So, for example, you could attack and parry just with your attack action. Does that make sense? Because you can automatically have that. It doesn't say action point. It just says 2 actions.
Actions per turn for each action point used.
So you could attack and parry. Those are 2 actions. You could move.
What about move and attack?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could
again,
do
that'll be 2
move,
actions.
move and attack. So you don't get any more action points. You just do 2 actions, and generally actions are used per point. So that's it. So Caramel, is that you done?
Yeah, that is going to be me done.
Fantastic.
Actually, I think I might just step round the other side of this tree. This
Yeah, there we go. I was wondering.
So 3 action point people. Brasive, you're now faced the front of this beast.
I'm going to move over back to the side here, and then I'm going to attack where I attacked before.
Yes, so to do that, you would have to choose location for your special.
Can I do that? For my...
Well, first of all, you need to hit.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to try to hit first.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, that'd be a good start.
Right, you've successfully hit, so now therefore you've got a special, so you could choose location to hit the 4 quarters, which is where you hit last time. But you're not sundering now. You've used your special for hit location, or you can do sunder and randomly roll your to hit.
I'm going to go for the same spot. I think the purpose is literally just try to get that scale. So
Yeah.
So okay, I'm going for the same spot.
So go for it. Do some damage for me. That looks like it's
Jesus.
That looks
nice.
like it's a pretty good hit.
Yeah.
Most palpable hit.
But I'm not rolling any endurance, which means it's still a minor wound. Ida.
I'd have seen Bracey being so brave, she's going to step up over here
and kiss him.
and kiss him. So thank you. I can't cast a spell because I've moved.
Okay.
Which is really annoying.
Because you're standing in silence anyway.
Yeah.
What? So as I'm moving, can I unhook my mace from my belt? It's literally on a strap with a hook on it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a swing at this damn thing.
Yeah. Just roll your athletics roll.
Oh, behave yourself.
So you could use a point
I
of
will
luck.
use a point of luck, yes, please. And I will reverse that baby to a crit.
So it won't be a crit.
What?
Standard successes are 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
5.
sorry. 5. Damn.
Well, it means you do not drop your weapon. So that's fine. So yeah, do your to hit roll.
Go.
That hits. You'll have a special.
Choose location. I can see this bit where Brace has been hammering away at. So I'm
you
gonna
certainly can. Yeah.
I shall use my mace to make a dent there as well.
So it's had seven. It's had.
Well-
It did 17 beforehand with the great axe, didn't it? And so any armor left on there would have taken some off that.
So here's my mace. Ah, dink.
Sorry.
As my eyes go wide and the words "oh shit" come to mind.
Yeah. And meanwhile, back at the back of the party, Bell.
I take
Pop it
the
in
pebble
your
from my
sling.
hand
Instead.
and I put it in my sling.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's the tension. It's definitely building tension.
Hey,
And
20% chance of a critical. This is building to something, but not success.
It is. It is. At this moment, the Heckler rotates round and swings its tail as it turns towards Brasive and Ida. Now, I have one. Let me just check. I have one attacking roll. Okay. But you can actually evade if you still got action points left. Because
Thank heavens for going up a rank.
yes. So let's see. Oh, that's a miss. But I'm going to use a point of luck to change it to a 28. So I will hit as it comes round. So Ida and Brasive, you have a choice. You can either parry against it or you can evade against it. Parrying, you would just have to be successful if you've got an action point left. If you want to evade, my roll's quite small. It's only 28. So as long as your evade was higher than that, your successful roll, then you would evade and take no damage at all. Would you like to?
I am going to parry.
You're going to parry? Yeah. No. And
You can
Ida,
blind it now. Can I block?
you can parry, yeah.
Yeah, parry. So that's my attack roll.
Okay, so let's work these out one at a time. How big's your weapon?
My heater shield is large.
Okay,
Brasive?
Oh, sorry.
Brasive first, yeah.
Huge, very huge.
Huge. Okay, then. So my tail slash is enormous. Okay. Now that means you're going to take half damage, Brasive.
Even with the critical?
But what you get, because you've got a critical, so that's one higher than me, you get a defensive critical special. Yeah?
Blind
Yeah, I
him.
need
Chuck that dirt in his eyes.
Yeah, I guess that might be a thing. Yeah. Okay, any other good defensive ones? I don't have the thing in front of me.
Yeah. Do you want me to?
If you can share on
Caramore normally
Trip
has his
opponent,
book.
just because I want to see what the how you justify it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Trip opponent.
You knock his leg out from it.
Yeah, and it just lifts it up and pops it back down. Right. Let's see.
Overextend opponent.
I think if I have it. What's it called?
Right. You've got blind opponent, damage weapon. You can't disarm. Enhanced parry might be a nice one because
Okay.
enhanced parry, you increase the size of your weapon. I'm sure of it. On a critical, the
It deflects the
defender,
entire force of an attack, no matter the size of their weapon. So
Yeah.
enhanced parry would actually
That would
get
be
you out of
probably it
this.
then. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be pristine.
So it sort of like swings round its almighty tail and does 20 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
But you get your axe up and you just like put all your force behind it, and the tail almost like wraps round it, and you remain.
Does that mean I'm
upright.
okay as well then?
So Ida, okay. So how big is your parrying?
Shield.
Aren't you?
Yeah, my shield is large.
Large. So this is going
Well, I
to
get 5% for parry as well. I didn't get that. So anyway, it doesn't matter.
What?
I get 5 to parry with my shield, but I didn't. That doesn't make a difference because I'm augmented 5% anyway.
Yes. So you've succeeded in any case. It wouldn't give you thing. So even with your shield is large.
Tower large tower shield. Heater shield. Sorry.
That's not going to do anything, is it?
No, it's as it whips around its tail.
But it can't do because it's stopped abrasive.
No!
Clearly you somehow swapped location and it hit you first.
Yeah.
So what it can do, it could do an area of effect sweep. So a bit like a conal effect for so imagine a thing coming round and Brasive manages to almost like block the tip of it as it flies round, but this comes flying at you, and I do a measly 9 points of damage into your
what
18.
location? 18 is my.
So armor, stop it first.
Yeah. What's my 18? That is shield blocked anyway. Is my 18? Left arm.
That is where your shield is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you saying? It's passive blocked.
Passive blocked. I've got 18. I've got my left arm, my chest, and my abdomen.
Yeah. So passive blocking only comes into effect if you don't parry. Can you see what I mean?
Do the shield's armor points apply to that arm though?
If you're blocking with a shield, it's used to parry rather than anything else.
I was just thinking if the shield is on that arm, do its armor points apply to that arm anyway? Just because that's where the shield is.
Not that I'm aware of. Does it have armor points? A shield?
I'm just going down to it.
I don't think it has armor points. I think it has
16 armor points, 16 AP, 17 hit points, and so 17 hit points, 16 armor points, AP. Yeah.
How many hit points? How many
16,
armor points?
17.
17.
Not for like sundering. Like if you're trying to attack the object itself, is you then use its armor points and its health.
Yeah, everything has hit points and armor points for purposes of you trying to break it.
Yeah, and in Mithras, if you are close range for very long reach, then the damage is done to the weapon. If somebody's at very long, so if Calmore swings his staff around to keep me at bay, I can hit, but the weapon takes the damage instead. So hang on. So what's your armor points of your shield?
16.
16 armor points.
Mm-hmm.
That is
it's heater shield. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the same as like a bite has armor points as well, doesn't it? My bite has armor points and hit points. So okay, what's in your 18? Is that your?
That is my 4 armor and 5 health.
Okay, so and your heater shield is 16.
Yeah.
And your hit points in that location are
5
5.
with a 4 armor.
Okay, so 4 armor. I need to check this because I'm just thinking if shield armor points go on top of armor as well, it
That means
makes
I've got 20 armor on my left arm.
yeah, which is huge. I will check it. So I'm also thinking that I'm going to have all my monsters are going to have 2 shields.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm going to put a shield on my head.
and blades on the shoes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't this be the case though, where like the shield itself is not damaged from the attack, but you're probably you like held your shield up and then it bangs back against you?
Oh god, yeah, it will do.
The weight still goes through, but the shield itself isn't damaged.
I'll have a broken arm.
Yeah,
a broken arm or a shattered arm. So yeah, I'll put that to 0.
Yeah. It's probably going to change the nature of the damage rather than actually stop any damage.
Yeah. So my arm then goes limp.
So your arm is at 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need endurance, don't you?
I certainly do. But hang on, I need my attack.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, my attack was 28. So your endurance roll. Oh no. Yeah, my attack was 28. So you rolled a 26. So roll a 1d3.
Or reroll with a luck.
Or
yeah, I'm going to reroll that with a luck. Yeah, I'll reroll that with a luck if that's okay.
And do that.
Healer down. Uh-oh.
And then I use a luck point to reverse that, but I can't.
Yeah. So roll a 1d3. Yeah, roll a 1d3 next.
Don't roll a 3 for God's sake.
Okay, so you can only take defensive actions for the next 2 turns. Okay, you can defend, etc., but you can't attack.
I'm on my knees cradling my arm.
You're up. It's just that arm is useless.
Boobar.
Until it returns to positive hit points. But fear not, because Caramore is next.
Fireball the bitch. Go on, fireball. I'll take the damage, just fireball.
I can't fireball it anymore. The number of magic points I've got left, if I throw my maximum intensity and all my magic points into it, it still won't get through its armor. So I would only hurt Brasive and Ida if I fireball.
Throw
Fireball!
The thief I prepare the thief, I throw the thief.
What would you like to do, Caramore?
I would like to run away, but I'm not actually going to. Tempting though it is. I am totally at a loss as to anything I can do that will actually hurt this thing.
Well,
you have a stick, don't you?
Jab in the eye.
Yes, I am totally at a loss as to anything I can do that will actually hurt this thing.
Just imagine Caramore runs in, critical hit with his melee attack.
It's happened before.
I don't know if my maximum damage can even hurt it. You know, I would have to critical and bypass armor would be the only way I could do anything.
And that's not available for spells.
And that's not available for spells, yeah.
But with your stick, you could beat this thing to death with a piece of wood. And then brag about it later.
Yeah.
Come on, Caramore.
I think honestly, Caramore is going to be as flustered as I am, and he's going to waste this action point doing
He's
nothing.
going to dither.
Yeah, he is going to dither.
Oh, the first time you had 3 action points and you dithered.
Yeah, and I didn't get to use it.
We are going into combat round 2, turn 1. So the second 5 seconds of this. And the big boy is up.
Am I the big boy?
Yes, you are.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
It's either you or Caramore.
I think the only thing of this that we need to kill this thing. So I'm just gonna pound right onto as much as I can on the spot that he's the most weakest at.
Okay.
Jack, hammer that beast.
I'm gonna hammer it down.
Come on.
Show him who's boss.
We need a good roll. Oh, he comes in with a crit. He comes in with a crit.
Bypass armor, choose location.
Yes. So
Yes.
you could do that. You could bypass armor and choose location in the 4 quarters that you've hit already. That has taken a huge amount of damage so far, and it's still not reached 0 hit points.
But bypass armor. So that's what I'm thinking.
It could still have a lot of hit points in that location. But
True.
we will know. So you don't need a D20. You just need to roll your damage.
All right, going for it.
I hope you don't mess this up, Abrasive.
It's pretty good.
That's nice.
That's pretty good. It's a lot of focus on one spot.
That is beautiful.
What's 56 minus 18?
You shut your mouth.
What? Okay, I need to make an endurance check now. Against your original, you have taken it to negative hit points. Just.
Oh shit!
Let me do an endurance roll. So I've got to beat a critical 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty close.
Well, I mean, even though my endurance is more than you, your roll gets it, and the creature
falls on us and kills us.
Its 4 quarters sort of like give way, so its leg gives way as well, and it sort of like stumbles to the ground. Ida, or you can only defend.
Yeah, I can. I'm going to reach out and do a cause fatigue, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
I can't do that. I can't touch it with my hand, can I?
No, you can't. You can only defend. So if it turned around and bit you on 17, you could parry still.
It's right. Sadly, I'm on the floor on one knee. My right hand is grabbing my heater shield and pulling it over me like a protective shell.
Yep, sounds good. But fear not. Fear not.
Paramore is here.
Bell.
Bell.
It's Bell.
Oh, yeah, Bell.
Bell's mighty sling.
Unleash the beast.
Well,
choose
hold on.
location.
Well, hold on. Because now that I have the pebble in my sling, a familiar sound of the sling twirling through the air can be heard, bringing me up to 3 reloads.
Which means you fire it on the next
Yeah, I'll be firing next round, guys.
Next round. Okay. This beast is it can only defend now because it's got a serious wound. I should have rolled my 1d3 2. So it can't do anything on 17 apart from defend. And Caramore, is there anything that you would like to do on 16?
Have a coffee in another town.
You need to get a sling like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a missile weapon, and I don't have a missile weapon. I really should have.
So
slings are cheap.
Started learning to use one.
Use harsh language.
That I can do.
Annoy it.
Annoy it. Throw a twig at it. Okay.
Now I'm going to dither again. I still can't think of anything to do.
But it's good that you need a ranged weapon. So maybe at the end of the adventure, Belle can teach you how to use a sling. Yeah, and you can.
Yes, I mean,
you could be sling.
Just
buddies.
imagine that the barrage of stones that would come in from 2 of us using a sling.
We could call you the Slinkies.
Yeah.
Okay,
Abrasive and the Slinkies.
Abrasive, you have a gap in the armor. I can only defend now, so it's only a matter of time before Abrasive, in his normal manner, defeats the Heckler in a few hits. So we are going.
I'm going to look at Abrasive and say, "Just think you're chopping wood, bud."
We're going to
Those chopping wood.
make it die.
Oh, I thought it was evolving to like the new form.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It's
is a
just
good
mega form.
idea. That like bosses in
Goddamn kaiju.
MMOs.
Choo,
That
choo,
when
Yeah,
it
wait,
gets-
Heckler has
Yeah.
reached its
You see that
ultimate
red
form.
bar go all the way down to 0? It turns to a pink bar.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, I'm going to definitely do that next time.
Damn it.
Ida, you have a poorly arm, I think.
I do have a polyarm. I was going to cast Cause Fatigue on this thing, but as I can see it's struggling, I'm going to cast a Cure Minor Wounds on myself.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Channel away. Yeah. How many hit points does it restore it to?
Cost 3, 1 per area. 2 actions duration. Oh, it's 2 actions.
That's all right. You've got
So
time now.
Okay. Headache, pain, backhole, code, casting, minor wounds, reverse touch. I don't want to pause it. Behave yourself.
I've got the book. I have a funniest feeling. Is it minor or major or serious?
It's minor, but I'm just looking because I have major as well. I've got serious, sorry, as well.
So you need, what's your hit points at? 0?
0, yeah.
Yeah, so you need to cast Cure Serious Wounds.
Okay, I shall
And
cast
so-
Cure
and
Serious
then-
Wounds.
And then it's 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, what have I done there? It's off. Slash roll 1d6 plus 2.
Ooh.
Oh, 7. Back up. I can do this all day.
Okay. You let's say that you gather around. You can have a go at your sling if you wish, Bell, since it's nearly loaded.
No, that's fine. I'll exchange that for my short sword and give a little poke to its skull, doing absolutely nothing in the process.
And
Go through the eye.
Ida cancels the silence at that point. Yes. What would you like to do next?
I think we should carefully carve off part of its.
You actually have that part, if you remember, because Abrasive hit into it
That's
and
true.
sundered a part of it off.
Should we take a load for any future
Yeah.
people wanting to come up here?
Let's take
just
one
sell
for
them in
each of
town.
us and then some to sell.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then. So each one of you, is anybody have any related skill related to butchery or chefing or anything like that? Does anybody have
76 in culinary expertise? I don't. Survival and craft axes. That's all I got.
Okay,
I've
then.
got first
Don't think
aid,
wood
which
carving is quite going to do it.
Does anybody who has a crafting skill?
I do.
Okay, then.
You've got
So-
wood carving.
Yeah. So if everybody, so everybody make a brawn roll for me to start off with.
All right.
I'm so glad I invested in brawn.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
Right.
Armour.
You don't say it like that.
Believe that both Bell and Caramel made that.
Okay, Brasive, roll a 1d6. So you get 2 scales. Caramel, roll a 1d6. Pension. You get 3 scales. Ida, roll a 1d3.
My
You
skills are
get-
just really large.
You get 1, and Bell, who crit, roll a 1d6, a 1d8.
1d8. I'm gonna roll a 1.
You get
Jinx.
you get 8. So between you, you have 14 armor scales between you. So you can either separate them out or put them all in one person's backpack. It's completely up to you how you would like to do it.
We'll keep one
Caramel's
each and
going to hang on
spread the
to
wealth.
his 3 scales just so that he can pretend to himself he did anything useful in that fight.
Yeah, I'll keep my 1 because you need 1 to get up there, don't you?
Okay, so everybody's just keeping their in your backpack. So make sure you pop them in your backpack, just in case you lose your backpack. Later
Definitely.
on. So it's you're probably going to have to do a camp before you reach the mountain. So you'll be able to take a short rest or even a long rest. So magic points will be able to be replenished on your journey. And you can, Brasive, can you just roll your survival skill to see what kind of place you find?
Can I help with that by doing my survival as well?
Ho ho!
Oh, he doesn't need your help either. You're still stroking your poorly arm, but you're a lot better now.
There.
Yeah.
There you go. Anyway.
Oh, look, they're nearly the same. You wouldn't have your bless on now, so people can take that off.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah.
But you settle down, and Brasive and Ida find a suitable place for you to camp out the night, and you can take a short. You can rest to gain magic points back, and Belle starts to teach you, Caramel, the intricacies of using a sling. Just in case you would like it. I always fancy a crossbow. I think crossbows should be really easy to fire, because you just pull it back, stick it in and point.
Point and shoot.
Yeah.
This is why in, for example, D&D, depending on which edition you're playing, a lot of classes that can't use bows can use crossbows.
Oh,
because
can they?
You can just, things like sorcerers and so forth can use crossbows because they just point and shoot, really.
The issue with crossbows literally is just how heavy it is to hold back the string.
Oh, Caramel, maybe not get a crossbow.
We're going to learn about some
Brasive
art.
can ready it for me, and then I can fire it.
Brasive, can you do this for me?
I'd like to think in the morning as we're getting out, we lift up the stomach of this this creature and say, I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Bad from the inside. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the reload on a crossbow?
Brawn.
Is it
No, reload, is it?
time?
4?
Oh, wow. Yeah, light crossbow 3.
Maybe before. Yeah. I suppose it's one of those you got to stand on it and then pull it up.
Oh, and the crank probably for the heavy crossbow.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
So darts don't have a reload.
Yeah.
No,
darts,
but you get
I
to
am actually
shout
already trained
in
with
one.
as a magic user.
Say again.
Bullseye!
Are darts in your?
I think as a magic user, I believe darts are something that can already use.
Yeah.
I just don't know
Well,
any.
I suppose that's why Farishima, wrong word, I think, uses shurikens, doesn't she? Throwing stars.
Yes, includes the use of daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaffs, light
Oh, so I already know how to use a
crossbows.
sling.
Yeah, you already know how to use it.
Ah.
But
I
do you
just don't
really
have
know
one.
how to use it?
And chooses
I
not
think-
to because
well-
it is a silly weapon.
Can we can we just go over again the taking the stone out of the pocket part? I still haven't really got the hang of that.
Learning the sling is an art that is mostly reloading.
Yes, very much so. You
Does not bode well with a passion called Butterfingers.
yes. I was just thinking, if you ever fumble with it, you should entangle yourself.
Yeah.
That would be a really, you let go of it, it whips
A
round.
fumble with a sling
It
is
hits
hitting
your
yourself
head.
in the head with a rock,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
What if you have a passion for reloading?
Oh,
You clearly do.
Well, as the player, yes.
You would. No, you can't. You are
Can I
not.
just give her like one of my short bows or something? Something's going to be at least one less turn.
The passion for reloading actually makes reloading take longer.
really?
I'm putting that together, but
Our YouTube is going, woohoo, I put the stone in the sling.
Can
Yeah.
can rogues use
Oh.
bows?
Why would I want to use a bow?
Only because Brasive has one, and he's fed up with you.
But a sling
Taking
is much
forever.
more stealthy. You
but
see somebody with a bow,
Is
you
it?
know they have a bow. You see
Yeah.
somebody
This way-
with a piece of garbage in their hand, you're like, well, they're not going to do anything. And then all of a sudden, whoocha, you just got hit in the face with a rock.
and then
From-
in
Look at
5
it this way,
minutes
Dwayne
later, you
Johnson.
get
Fire.
hit with another rock.
Well, that's why I have
you
the
can
short
fire
sword.
the bow because you can shoot the bow more often. That means you can actually reload more with a bow.
Yeah.
Um,
More
yeah,
reloading.
Technically,
but-
you're doing more reloading that way.
But with
I
a
actually
sling,
kind of like the heavy crossbow. That sounds like more reloading than that. That's what I want.
but with the sling, you get to say, can you smell what the rock's cooking?
I don't think I've ever said that.
And then you hit him right in the nose.
So weapons, rogues are proficient. However, they do so that they can't. Where's your weapons? I was just reading it.
I can't actually use anything.
Rogues are proficient in picking up stones.
It says. I'm sure it says all basic weapons.
Well, I always imagined that Belle was more of a city thief since she's part of the guild. So the ability to have plausible deniability about your weapons would be something she'd heavily value. So she wouldn't be walking around a city with a bow or like something that's really obvious,
No.
but a small blade or a sling is more of what she would use.
No, she's
Yeah.
got a staff with a sling on the top with that
Yeah.
apples in it. That's where I keep my apples.
You
That
can
still
only
seems a bit obvious.
you can only use basic weapons plus hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords. And basic ranged weapons do not include bows. So, no, you cannot use a bow.
So a hand crossbow if I want to do a sniper situation.
Yeah, would be
okay.
nice.
I bet those have great range.
And popping at your hand crossbow.
Right. And this,
Get the size of me.
how did you, why did
Oh,
you
I'm the
all
proper size now.
right. So this is the next part of the trial. So if you remember, you fulfilled the first part of the trial. That is to gain the armor scale off the beast. So we now move on to the second, the mountain climbing bit. This is the second part. And as you stand at the foot of the mountain, you get there about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. So you have plenty of daylight to climb the cliff. to start off with, it looks like it's just a straight perpendicular cliff. It looks like it's sheer, straight up and straight down, and you can't sort of like initially see how you're going to navigate this until you suddenly see at closer, especially down at the bottom, it looks like people have hammered in sort of like little horseshoes, or so they're sort of like steps or hooks right the way up across the mountain face.
This is like one of those weird Chinese mountains that Buddhists have a temple on top that you have to climb the billion steps, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the thing that you do notice is that there's no they just seem to be in random places, stretched across the whole of the rock face. Bracey, you actually go up and you notice there's one really low to the ground. It's only about something like 12 inches a foot off the ground. And you have a look at it, and it's quite... It's weathered. It looks quite rusty. It is metal that it's been used to be put in. But you also notice that as you get closer and you give it a bit of a wobble, the other thing that you notice is that it's not, this one is not firmly in the rock. It looks like over the years, erosion has occurred, and it's quite loose.
It's probably had the most footfall. People have put the foot and go, "Oh, this is wobbling, sod that," and walked off. So it's had the most footfall.
Could you just roll for me a brawn check, Bracey?
Don't pull it out.
Yeah, is it Bracey that has bull in a china shop? Oh no, it's
Supers. It's super abrasive.
Yeah. You sort of like give it a wobble, and you do think it's not going to take much to pull this out. It looks like, from what you can see, Bracey, it can be used in 3 ways. You could stand on it, you could thread rope through it, or you could hold on to it and pull yourself up.
Only that 2 inches from the floor, isn't it, though?
Yeah, this one only Belle can pull herself up.
Yes.
Before you is a complete and utter. There doesn't seem to be, oh, this is the way up. It just seems to be completely random.
Can we check the floor for like a Marcus silhouette hole in the ground?
For what, sorry?
A Marcus hole silhouette in the ground.
Oh, I see. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be any of that. There is something that you can see if you have a successful visual perception check.
I'm on it with my face if I can also roll.
I'm not. I got
Second
2 fat
time.
ladies again.
Again, yeah. So Belle, you are sort of like stood next to Bracey, and you notice that and you can see it on the map. So this is the cliff face here. Roundabout, sort of like here and here and here, you can see. Oh, sorry. You can see a huge sneeze. You can see. Yeah. Thank you for all saying.
I would say bless you, but I got most of it.
Yeah. You can see scree, small rocks and pebbles and soil. And as you sort of like look up and down, it looks like part of the cliff has given way in certain places, and this has fallen to the ground. You also notice almost like at your eye level, some of the early hooks actually have what appears to be a bit of hemp twine on it. You think people might have threaded their rope through it, and as it's rubbed through the hook, it's tore off the outer layers of the hemp rope.
Well, that sounds ideal. Yes, a thing that will cut our ropes for us. Just what we need.
Well, I'm kind of an expert at these scenarios. I'm gonna bless the sneezing cliff and then share my climb walls ability. I just
Yeah.
ignore one degree of negativity. I want to see how far I can get up this wall, I guess. Wait, are we
Okay.
missing somebody?
Oh,
We
Who's
appear
gone?
to be missing Captain Kangaroo.
oh, quick, let's just finish.
So do you have anything going on that you want to tell us about Captain Kangaroo?
Anything that you
No?
would like to tell us about Captain Kangaroo? No. Okay, then.
So he has a podcast that he's doing.
And we did it for him, and we let him do it first this time as well, and nothing. It's just, I don't know, some people. No appreciation.
Is he still in roll 20?
It looks like it.
Oh, Electric Messiah.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Electric Messiah's in the chat.
Hi, Electric.
Hello.
He played Bing. Higgs.
Our dwarven ranger.
Yeah.
I think he was technically a fighter, wasn't he?
He was a fighter. Yeah. He says
Would have been
hi,
really useful when fighting that beast just now.
and he said, good to see the troop has survived this far.
Now we're
barely.
stuck at a wall.
Yeah, Ida had a really bad arm. Is he back?
I got a poorly arm.
But it's better now.
It's better now. There.
It's always really worrying when the cleric goes down. Do you know what I mean? Because
Well, to be fair, in my defense, this is not my defense. My mindset was get in there and be able to touch the beast to cause fatigue and make its attacks harder.
That would have been good.
It would have been good if it worked, but then I'd be close enough to heal Brace if we went down as well. But the damn thing targeted. Well, yeah. Anyway,
Air effect sweep.
The thing with clerics is everybody wants the cleric to stay up because they're the person who has the healing spells at the end of the fight. But they are, if you actually look at the class, they are designed as a frontline combat character.
Yes, they
But
are.
nobody wants them to be. So they have this reputation of being a rear echelon character when they're actually a frontline combat character, and it's just that nobody wants them to fall down.
Yeah, yes, and they're built so robustly that. Anyway, so Brasive's up 60 feet, and that's when the hook broke. So Brasive, could you just? Is he back?
Yeah, and we're all screaming from the bottom of the hill. Why did you keep climbing when we said not to?
That's fair. It's fair. And I think Abrasive feels like he can do this, so I'm just gonna roll this. And is it endurance check? It's only what 100D, 100D. Is that what the D100? All right.
Electric Messiah just said Medivac got a hair transplant. Oh, I know why. Hang on, let me explain. You all moved around, so Captain Kangaroo is now in Medivac's
in Medivac's space.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, so we're just getting to the part of Belle was going to do some climbing. I
just
think
to try this out, see how well I can do.
Okay, are you taking any protection? Or are you just free climbing up there?
What do you mean protection? I can evade everything.
As in rope.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like the goal would be to help like twine up the rope as I make progress, pull it through the horseshoes.
Okay. So am I right in saying you don't actually need the hooks?
The hooks are probably helpful, but I reduce the difficulty by 1 grade. So if it's super, super hard, at least I have a small advantage.
Okay,
If it's
then.
only just hard, then it would become normal. But I would use what I can. I'm not going to be suicidal.
Okay, so in order to climb the whole face, okay, and I'll tell this to everyone, you need to make a series of 3 athletic rolls. Okay, the first one is easy because there's a lot of hooks there. The second one is standard. The third one is hard. Okay, now you can, if you use the rope, you can actually, that doesn't increase or decreases the skill. It just protects you if you don't succeed. So if you failed on the last one, instead of falling right way to the ground, you would only fall to the standard level where your rope was attached to. So your skill rolls, Bell, instead of easy, standard, and hard, would be very easy, easy, and standard, wouldn't they?
Yes, I think.
Yeah, because does it reduce the difficulty by 1 level?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, then. So you can see if you can get up to the top.
All right, let's go very easy.
I think it's important that we maintain a line of retreat. So, if we set up a base camp here at the foot of the cliff, and I'll monitor that. I'll keep an eye on that while the rest of you go up.
Smart.
Oh,
All right, here's my first. I'm gonna ignore any caution, except grab the rope. Very easy.
very easy. You are up the first one. So the next one would be a standard roll, but for you, it's easy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
could I use a point of luck to make that a 6? Just for the critical of it, and I have luck points. Can I show off a little bit while I'm climbing?
Yes. By all means, how are you going to show off?
I want to do it one-handed briefly and make it look like I'm about to fall, and then catch myself with the other hand.
I've just got this vision of Caramore being hauled up with a rope round his waist.
That is the only way you're going to get Caramore to the top of this cliff. There's no way he's climbing it.
So Bell sort of like halfway up, about 2/3 of the way, holds on to one and sort of like waves at you, all from the top. One more.
Here's my final, and this would be a standard. For me.
Oh, cool.
Can I use another point of luck to do a trick and make that a 3, a critical? Can I do like no, actually that's stupid. It's gonna say like go upside down briefly with the rope.
You could just sort of like swing,
Yes.
and just like swing, and there's you actually put your back to the wall and then swing and bring your arm back, and you are up there. We're going
that brief bit of zero gravity, you'll land on the top.
Yeah, and you're sort of like there on the top. Just so you know, Bell, up on the mountain, there seems to be a continuation of a path. You can see a path up at the top. A lot of the cliffs, this seems to be a plateau, and then more cliffs go up. But there seems to be a passageway, a mountain pass that heads further inland. And at that point, we will stop the session for tonight.
Remind me to cast Bless next week.
Bless. And I'm sure Caramore has learnt Featherfall.
I wish.
I'm going to camp for the night.
So next adventure, we'll try to get the ropes up there. Is that right, Belle? Because you took the rope.
Yeah.
So there's one end of the rope up at the top and one at the bottom. What is Caramore's athletic skill? I'm dying to know.
Yeah, 34.
Oh,
That's
that's
better than
not
mine.
bad.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
got this.
bad.
Mine's 20. No, athletics. Yeah, athletics 25.
Yeah.
I'll be
Right.
fine. I'm going to use the escalators at the side
Flip a
there on
coin.
Yeah.
the lift. Yeah, that
No,
nobody's
because they'll
seen.
stop the moment you stand on them.
That's true.
That,
Why, God damn it. It's sabotage.
and Belle is super strong to carry everybody up and help everybody up. So
Yep,
don't
that's
worry.
it. Belle's going to haul us all up. Belle goes to the top, hauls us all up by rope. It's easy.
It's
Yeah,
true.
no-
Her
no
arm
problem.
muscles must be massive for picking up those rocks and putting them in the slings every day.
Yeah.
It's like,
You could tie onto Caramore, and then Belle could launch herself off and do like a pulley system.
yeah.
So Caramore gets pulled up to the top, and then Belle can just climb up again. Brasive is very
I
quiet
don't
in all
think you
this.
know how weight distribution works.
No, that is true. Nobody would get pulled up at all. Anyway, thank you so much for coming along and supporting us tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And just to finish off, I'm going to let the players say where you can find them on the wonderful place that is called the internet. Mr. Pickles.
I don't have anything cool to say. You can just
Oh,
find me here on Inwils channel.
Gosh darn it.
What happened to, and that made me really angry.
I guess I took it personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking his question personally. Sorry.
Brad and I
I'm
just haven't
blasting
had
through
any
podcasts at the moment.
overlapping time. I've got an episode I need to be editing, but I've just been so busy with my job.
Screw your job. Get that episode out.
No, I got
Say,
got a big
boss, I quit.
promotion.
I've got
Which
shit to
one
do.
pays your rent? You get that episode out.
Yeah, you get it out. You don't need a mortgage. Be fine.
Medivac, you do have some things where people
I
can
have
find
Shadowrun 5e on a Monday night at 7 o'clock. We tried 6, but it's crap, so we're back to 5.
It is. 6
it
is
is
so
terrible.
bad. So bad.
I heard they're supposed to have fixed it now, but it was universally panned when it came out.
It was still panned as of 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, it's just anyway, yeah. And then on Thursday we have Pathfinder Kingmaker, episode 34, as we build our kingdom in the world of Pathfinder in Galarion.
Can I just say about Shadowrun 5e and 6? There was nothing wrong with 5e. It worked really well. So
But
I never
then
understood.
If you need money in flux, it's like, oh, let's bring out a new book.
Yeah.
I completely
I'm
messed
old
it up.
school. I think there was nothing wrong with First E.
I totally
I
agree with
liked
that.
first edition Shadowrun.
That was Fassa.
It was a great game.
Fassa did that, didn't
Faster,
they? And that was
yeah.
Fassa, yeah, and that was fantastic.
Was that the hardback one that had the somebody with twin Uzis on the front? And
Yes,
decker?
I think it was.
Yeah,
that was.
yeah.
Superb.
It had some of the iconic
Larry Elmore's
characters
picture, I
from
think it
the
might have been.
game on. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And it included Dodger
Yes.
was on the front cover.
Is that from Never Deal with the Dragon?
I mean, Dodger first appeared in the lore and on the front cover of Shadowrun First Edition's core rulebook, and then became a major character within the lore later on. Appeared in the fiction, appeared in a lot of the lore in different books. They started right from the beginning to build the Shadowrun lore, and they did a great job.
That's what I love about Fassa, what they did in the past. They had such a huge core lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're brilliant with Mech Warrior and with Shadowrun. They built the whole history, which was amazing.
It has a mage with a Remington Ruse Sweeper and a long coat. Sure of it.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Medivac?
No, and that's it. Thank you.
And Caramore.
Okay, so this gets complicated because I'm now actually streaming on 2 channels. I've stopped dual streaming my Map and Mondays. So on a Monday afternoon, UK time, I am streaming on the Leashing Barguests channel, doing map streams. And
Can you spell that for us?
Leashing, as in putting things on a leash, and Barguests, as in Barguests. Barghests.
I need to find all
Isn't it
these links.
Barghest?
It's the Barghest, of
find it
course, is
funny.
the mythical black dog of Northern English mythology, or
Rawr.
in D&D is a form of goblin that can transform into a wolf form. But I'm not sure quite what they were doing with that.
Fishy
Yes,
has time to find 2 different streams, but Mr. Pickles can't even do this one thing. Okay.
No.
That is correct.
No.
So yeah, my tabletop content, which in the moment is just mapping streams on a Monday afternoon, go out on Leashing Barguests, and then on Fish Not Fish, on a Monday evening. Not sure exactly on the timing because it depends on when Dratacup's earlier stream finishes. The last couple of weeks, I have been multi-streaming with Dratacup, playing MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries,
Lovely.
specifically the
nice.
new Shadows of Kerensky DLC,
Yes, indeed.
which moves things
Oh.
forward to the clan invasion. So we've been fighting off the
It's a
clans.
beautiful, beautiful story.
Excellent.
So
Love
we've been
it.
having a lot of fun basically getting our asses handed to us by the clans quite a lot in that. Fortunately, we had a member of the audience came in and helped us out last week and was way better at it than us and got us through the missions.
Focus
Cool.
targets. Focus targets.
Focus target. And finally, oh no, me then Captain. So you can. I'm doing a mixture of Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76 at the moment. So you can find me on this channel from about 12 o'clock tomorrow, and then Fallout. It'll be one or the other. I'm becoming a Bethesda beast and just playing their games. Apart from when Guild Wars 2 brings something new out, and then I hop over there. So yes, and finally, Captain Kangaroo.
I don't have anything going on. Oh, I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to get all the top streamers in the world. We're all going to meet up, and I'm going to give them a heads up that from now on, no fatties, no beardos. All right, we're going to tell them how to be strong and look sexy for everyone around us. How maybe we shouldn't have to pay for a woman to talk to us. We should be able to figure that one out. I'm going to have Asmongold.
Why?
He's going to be on there. He's going to tell everyone how you shouldn't sleep 12 hours and rely on a dead rat to wake you up hitting the sun. You should be able to wake up yourself and be productive. And so it's going to be a whole thing. Yeah, I know a lot of people are like, we can't do this, but
No.
I feel like we need to start being more manly and sexier.
I woke up 9 o'clock this morning, and then I thought, I'm not at work today. I rolled over, and then I woke up 1 o'clock. And it's like,
Nice.
booyah. It was nice,
That
yeah.
always feels good. That's the best feeling in the world.
And I thought, oh, it's only 10 o'clock. I went, no, it's 1 o'clock. Shit, need to feed the boy.
Yeah. Just out of interest, Darthy End in the chat says, I'm ready to sign up for whatever Captain is selling today.
There we go. There we go.
You crazy fool.
You
Very
crazy dry. Thank you so much for coming along and supporting our RPGs either on Twitch or on YouTube. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you all next time. Until then, it's goodbye from me. Goodbye. And it's goodbye from them.
Bye. I've just started playing Lord of the Rings Online.
Bye, guys.
Oh.
Bye.
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 Yeah, I took the legendary